watching Doodles by Sarah.
Hi everyone, it's Sarah, and for today's video, I thought that I would share with you some of my favorite art supplies. These are my recent go-to supplies whenever I draw and make videos. First, we have paper. Like I mentioned in my 5 tips on how to start doodling, I like to draw on A4 paper. Last year, my husband got me this box of A5 paper, and it's just perfect because the size is not too big and not too small. And another favorite of mine is grid paper. These are just your normal grid notebook paper that you can use in school. I like using grid paper because the lines serve as my guide when I draw. I recently discovered these Crayola Erasable Pencils at our local shop, which I got for $6. It's pretty similar to the Prismacolor Color Erase pencils, but it is way cheaper. I use these pencils a lot for rough sketching. My favorite ones to use are the red and blue pencils. The reasons why I use colored pencils instead of a regular lead pencil is because it is lighter and the colors do not show as much when I scan an image. I also have been using this black Faber-Castell eraser a lot. For me, it erases color pencils much better than a regular white eraser. And if you look closely, the Crayola pencils are easier to erase than the Prismacolor ones. I have been wanting to buy a desk vacuum for the longest time, but I wasn't sure if it was worth it. After some thinking, I bought this unbranded desk dust vacuum on eBay for $11, and I am so glad I did because it's so handy, especially for days when I need to use the pencil and make a lot of rough sketches. Since the start of this year, I have been using gel pens a lot more. My favorite ones to use are the Uniball Signo roller pens in 207 and 307. The Uniball Signo 207 is my go-to pen for writing down notes, and lately I also use it for my drawings. I use this and the 307 in some of my bullet journal and calendar videos. Both pens have a nice grip and has a smooth glide on paper. One thing I really like about these pens is that the ink is very consistent. It has a consistent flow, and whenever I draw, it's just perfect for me, and it dries up easily. And for really thin lines, I like using the Muji Gel Pen in 0.38. I usually use this pen in my planner, and sometimes I use it for my drawings as well. A recent pen that you guys might have seen in my current videos is the Stabilo Pen 68. I replaced the Sakura Pigma graphic with this one because this one does not squeak or cause friction on the paper when I draw. I like how thick the nib of the pen is, and it really glides smoothly on the paper when I draw. Also, these pens do not bleed on paper and can be used with Copic markers. Another late discovery for me are these Stator pigment liners. I've seen a lot of artists use this for their art. Similar to other fine liners like the Sakura Micron or Uniball pens. These pens are acid-free and fade-resistant. The best thing I like about it is that the nibs of these pens are better than the Micron. I tend to press the pen really hard on paper that sometimes I end up squishing up the nib, but with these pens, everything's fine. The last thing on my list is not something that you used to draw. It's this book called Hirameki. I got it at a local bookstore for around $17. It's a book on turning random blots into something by just adding lines and dots. Hirameki means flash of inspiration in Japanese. It's like putting together doodles and your imagination. I use this book to brainstorm on days when I have an art block. This book is perfect for practicing your doodles. So that's it for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Everything that you saw in this video will be listed in the description box below. Thanks for watching and happy doodling. Bye!